talk about what sharks do during a hurricane, and to do that, we're going to take a look at this paper right here. So we got movements of juvenile bull sharks in response to a major hurricane within a tropical estuary and nursery area. What tropical estuary and nursery area, you might ask? Well, that would be the Shark River Estuary of Everglades National Park, located right here in southwest Florida, and the major hurricane in question would be Hurricane Irma of 2017 and its track right here. This map also shows the locations of an array of acoustic receivers. Wait, what's an acoustic receiver array used for? Well, you've probably heard of satellite tags from all the TV shows, but those things can be pretty expensive, like thousands of dollars a pop. They're only good for certain animals, specifically ones that regularly break the surface of the water so that tag can then communicate with the satellite, and they're mostly then used for large distance migration studies. But when you're more interested in studying fine-scale movement around a given habitat, we're talking getting data on a more frequent time scale and also on tighter spatial distances, you're probably going to get more bang for your buck by using acoustic tags. Now, acoustic tags are small capsules that range in size depending on how big your study organism is and also how much battery life you want out of it. And they're often surgically implanted inside the body cavity of organisms, but they can also be externally attached. And what they do is they emit a ping every once in a while that is coded with a unique identifier. Now, this ping is worthless to researchers unless there's something out there listening to it. And so if you want to study the fine-scale habitat use and movements of an organism in an area, what you're going to do is you're going to design an array of receivers out there. And these receiver stations are going to act like your ears out there in the environment so that if one of your tagged organisms passes within the range, the detection range of that receiver and that tag, then it will hear it and it will log that detection, and you can know that that animal was in that area at that given time. Okay, with our basic understanding of what's going on, we can get back to the paper. Okay, so they tagged 14 juvenile bull sharks, and that's what these 14 transmitter numbers are here on the y-axis. And on the x-axis, we have date, and here in this red dashed line, we have the onset of Hurricane Irma. The black dots are detections inside the estuary and nursery area, and the green dots are detection outside the estuary and nursery area. And what you'll see is there's a break right here. They evacuated. But how did they know to leave? These researchers found that the drop in barometric pressure was a significant predictor of flight from the estuary. And within weeks to months, most of them returned. So the moral of the story is even the sharks know better than to take a hurricane head on. My prayers go out to everyone in the path of this storm. Here's hoping that everyone is safe and sound tonight.